Hi everybody, here's another video from Angie's Inspirations. Well, there's another part to the Parenting Your Teenagers course that I never really got to cover in the earlier video that I put up today. So I'm going to cover that now. And this part is about boundaries around the internet. Okay. So, the super information highway that we call the internet is everywhere. And it's one of the most difficult things to put boundaries in place for. Well, there are ways to do it. And it is possible. So, if you feel lost in terms of how to put boundaries around the internet for your child, I hope this video helps you some. So, one of the most important things that you can tell your child about the internet is that anything that he or she puts on the internet is going to be there for a long time. Like, it's going to be there potentially forever. It will always be there. And that's why they need to be very, very careful when putting things on the internet. Some people have this sense of anonymity when they're using the internet, as in, like, okay, I'm online, no one will ever know it's really me, so I can kind of do whatever. That is not true at all. So there are, like, you can put in time limits that your children are allowed to be on the internet, because a lot of screen time is not good for them anyways. So, you put in, like, let's say, okay, an hour and a half or 2 hours a day is the max they're allowed to be on the internet. And, there are ways to do that. But you would have to create other activities that your child, I can't even speak right now. Your child would enjoy. Sorry about that. Create activities that you could do together as a family. This will help limit the child's exposure to the internet and the negative influence that the internet can play in a child's life. Many children experience cyberbullying, and cyberbullying is bullying online, bullying through social networking sites. And that's why I say the internet is everywhere and it's difficult to control. But if you put these limits in place and work really hard with your child to enforce them and help, and don't just put them in place and say you're not allowed to use the internet. Say, tell them why and explain to them, that this is a necessary evil. They may look at it as an evil, but it's not really. You're protecting them and trying to help them with, life skills. Many children don't have face-to-face contact with people anymore. I shouldn't say they don't have it. What I should say is it's limited. So make family discussions a part of your day. Try to eat together when you can. Find activities that your child enjoys doing that you can do together. Find other things that they can do besides the internet, and you will see a difference in your child. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about today is, well, it kind of ties in with the internet thing, actually. So, when I said, find something, activity that your child is interested in doing and do it together, make it a tradition kind of thing. Like, a couple of times a year, you can come up with something really special to do instead of being on the internet. But I know you have to come up with everyday things as well. I don't want to put it out there that, them not being on the internet should be only a couple of times a year, because that's not the case at all. But, a couple times a year you can do something really special that, you don't always do, and it might give them the incentive to stay off the internet for those couple of days or whatever. But also you have to find everyday activities that you can do together that will bring you closer as a family. Because the sad reality is that most kids don't have enough human contact with other people that are not online. Like face-to-face contact is what I'm talking about. Face-to-face conversations. Just everyday mainstream things that needs to take place in their life if they are going to succeed into adulthood. They need the social skills that face-to-face contact provides them with. They will need these social skills for everyday situations in life, and also to have a successful life as an adult and a successful marriage. And we all want our children to make a difference in the world, and it's all in how we raise them and the examples that we set for them. I want to tell you that the internet is not a totally bad thing. It can be used for positive things, and it is possible that positive things can come from the internet. But it's just as possible that horrible bad things can come from the internet, and it's our job to protect our child and help make sure that they grow up to be a well-rounded human being with ambitions and goals in mind for their life. And so it is really important to limit their exposure to the internet and make sure they're around other children and other family members as much as possible. And make sure they know they're loved so that they don't feel like they have to turn to the internet for social interaction or to fulfill a need or a desire to feel good about themselves. Make sure they feel good about themselves anyway, all the time. And make sure that you tell them you love them because you love them and because they are who they are. And give them a good, solid, stable home environment that will help them to grow up safe and secure. And I can tell you, I can guarantee that this will help them grow into successful adults, and they will help make a difference in the world if that's what they want to do. Never discourage your child from doing anything positive. Always encourage them. Make them feel important. And help them realize their potential. And help them realize that they can do anything they want to in life. Life is an open door full of opportunity. And all they have to do is grab it and hold on for the ride, because life will provide wonderful opportunities to them if they have the proper skills to grab onto those opportunities and take them when they're offered. And in some cases, your child may have to create opportunities for themselves, and only if they know that they're loved and they're valued in your family will they create opportunities and initiatives for themselves. Many children do this when they have high self-esteem. Children with low self-esteem think less of themselves and think they are capable of doing less. And that is not the case at all. And it is our job as parents to make sure that our child knows that they are capable of whatever they want to do that's positive in this world. They are capable of amazing, incredible things. And their life has a purpose. And all they have to do is find that purpose and grab it and go with it. That's all for now. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if there's something you would like me to cover in a video, and I will do my best to do so. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great Canada Day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.